Okay, so this is an update on the video I made yesterday about George Galloway winning the Rochdale by-elections. But first of all, a big thank you to Mahia Tusu who had me on his show yesterday. It was a great boost for my YouTube channel. I've had so many new subscribers since. So a big thank you to him and of course all the new subscribers who joined. I hope that you will continue to enjoy my videos. The reason I'm doing this video is because I got hold of two letters that George Galloway had sent to his constituents, which I wasn't aware of yesterday. It's not exclusive information. I've seen other people published it on social media, on Twitter, etc. But just to make things complete, and just in case you haven't heard of it. So he sent two letters, and this just goes to show what an opportunistic person he is, how he tries to appeal to everyone for his own self-gain. He sent a letter specifically to his Muslim constituencies, and I'll just put that up here. So it says, yeah, it starts with Assalamu alaikum. Oh, what does that mean? I mean, it's just the greeting in a Semite language. Why can't you just say hello? The rest of the letter is in English, so you might as well start the greeting in English as well. But that's the sort of pretentious guy he is. So he goes, the last 130 days have shocked the Ummah to its core. I don't even know if he knows what Ummah is, but I mean, this is like an actual divisive term. We don't have Ummah in this country. We have a nation. It's a British nation. His constituents are British people who are eligible to vote in the election, regardless of their religion. And he goes on, the killing of thousands of our brothers and sisters in Gaza. I'm not sure if the people in Gaza regard him as their brother. I think he sometimes assumes too much. The killing of thousands of our brothers and sisters in Gaza is a war crime, and Israel must be held to account. The political class have failed Rochdale, well, that's true. Failed Britain and failed Gaza. I'm not sure how an MP in Rochdale would have failed Gaza. I mean, the political class in Rochdale, they have failed. They failed thousands of the young girls who were groomed, and they kept silent about it. That's their failure. I'm not sure if they failed the people of Gaza, or if the people of Gaza think, oh, the political class at Rochdale, the MP in Rochdale have failed us. I think it's Hamas that have failed Gaza, if anything. And it goes on, I expect as much from the Conservative Party, but the Labour Party under Sir Keir Starmer have betrayed Muslims, choosing instead to support Israel's genocide in Gaza. Well, I mean, there's been other genocides against Palestinians that he kept silent about. Saddam Hussein, that he was a stooge of, that I mentioned in the last video, he's killed more Muslims and Arabs than Israel ever has. Or he supported Bashar Assad, and thousands of Palestinians in Palestinian camps in Syria were killed by Bashar Assad, and he never said anything. Or when Russia attacked Chechnya and flattened Grozny and killed so many thousands of Muslims, I don't recall George Galloway ever saying anything or raising his voice. So, and he goes on, I, George Galloway, have fought for Muslims at home and abroad. No, you haven't. You just mentioned all the times that you've been silent about the killing of Muslims in other places. It's just, you're very selective. And pay the price for it. You haven't paid the price for it. What price have you paid for it? You're the one of the richest politicians in the UK. I, George Galloway, have always come to the side of the people of Palestine in their agony, and I'm doing again now as Gaza is burning. Well, you could stop Gaza burning by simply asking Hamas to release the hostages and to stop acting its terror acts, so people can live in peace in that region. And he goes, try to save the people of Iraq. You didn't save the people of Iraq. You supported the dictator of Iraq who led his country to destruction and killed thousands of his people. And fight against all wars. No, you didn't fight against all wars. Like I said, you didn't fight against the Russians' invasion of Chechnya, or you didn't fight against the Bashar Assad civil war against its own people. If Labour lose this by-election, Sir Keir Starmer would be forced out as Labour leader. Sir Keir Starmer is a top supporter of Israel, etc. And that's it. So and it goes on, and I don't really need to read the rest of it. It just annoys me. But this is how he's trying to appeal to the Muslims. Now he sent another letter, but this time not to the Muslims, but to the sort of like the non-Muslims, the more nationalistic voters. And listen to this: none of that Ummah and Assalamu alaikum and Gaza, no mention of Gaza or anything like that. And he just goes, first and foremost, I believe in Britain. He goes, that's why I fought for Brexit. So he's appealing to the Brexit voters, and why I fought against Scottish independence. Well, actually, he was right in that regard. That's one of the few stances that he's taken that was good. So we've got to give credit where it's due. And then he sort of like tries to appeal to the non-woke people, the people like me actually. You know, I believe in family, I'm a father of 6 children, 5 of them are still at school, etc. I believe in men and women just like I do. God created everything in pairs. I like unlike the mainstream parties, I have no difficulty in defining what a woman is. So now he's trying to appeal to more people like me. So he's done his bit for the Muslims, and now he's trying to get more votes and sort of please everybody. And that's just the sort of person he is. He changes and he morphs into different things. If you just like look at his looks when he's serving different dictators, how he tries to look like them. So when he was serving Saddam, it was like, you know, suit and tie and moustache, just like the Iraqi dictator, etc. And then when he's trying to appeal to the Islamists, it's just an open shirt, no tie, and it's like a beard. And when he's serving Saddam, he's a whiskey drinker and he likes whiskey. And then, like when he's trying to appeal to the Muslims, he claims to be a teetotal and abstain from alcoholic drinks and even pork, just to appeal to them. And that's just the sort of person he is. It's a very opportunistic, but he is clever. Like I said, credit has got to be given where it's due. But he will fail the people of Rochdale precisely because he's not genuine. He's out for one person. He's not out for Muslims. He's not out for Brexit voters. He's not out for non-wokes. He's not out for the workers of Britain or anything like that. He's out for himself. No doubt about that.